When you grow up without money, it's easy to develop an unhealthy mindset about it. Trust me, I know. I grew up without money. I grew up very, very poor and in poverty. It causes you to believe that a lack of money is directly correlated and related to all of your issues in the real world and all of your problems that you go through on a day-to-day basis. But it's way more complicated than just that. Money solves specific problems such as housing, food, bills, utilities, cars, clothes, and things of that nature. But money also isn't unlimited. Well, for most of us anyways. For the past year, one of the most important things that I've learned is that you can double, triple, even quadruple your income and it still just not be enough. Today, we're going to explore why money will not solve all your problems and why you're searching for happiness in all the wrong places. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Campbell and we're back with another video. Now, first and foremost, if this is your first time on my channel, I just want you to do me a quick and simple favor. Please hit that subscribe button as well as turn on that notification bell to way notified anytime that I drop some content. And while you're at it, please leave a like down below. It helps the algorithm, it helps my channel continue to grow, and it's going to continue to push my content out in front of more and more people. And if this isn't your first time on my channel, I just want to say welcome back to the trenches. It's your boy Demetrius reported live, and I got some great content for y'all today. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to first start off by saying no, this is not a video to discourage you from getting rich or becoming financially free. Y'all know on this channel, we always talk about financial freedom and what we can do to help boost our financial income. If you're on this channel looking for a reason to reinforce being lazy or being broke, you're at the wrong place, you feel me? You can go join the Silver Spoon Suburban Boys or the Crackheads, you feel me, and exit left. We ain't on that over here. We all about being rich and being successful. Now, the whole concept of not worrying about money is silly a myth. You always have to make choices about how you want to spend your money. If you're used to living in poverty and you make up to $100,000 in 1 year, yes, your life is definitely going to change. But you necessarily won't be wealthy forever. And you also won't be able to afford everything you want in this lifetime. 1 year of a great substantial income boost does not undo the past 10, 20, or even 30 years of poverty. People who come from the trenches, people like me, people from my community, people such as myself and my family, when you live in poverty, you accumulate huge deficits that a lot of people just aren't talking about. Often these deficits come in the form of medical bills because we don't have insurance and things of that nature. So when we're having health issues, we're having to go to the hospital and rack up these bills. Dental bills, as well as other debt, even things such as trying to go to school and get an education to better your life. Because you've lived in poverty, you just don't have the resources available to afford college. 1 great year of income will not undo those previous years of poverty. Well, not completely anyways. It's because of 2 things. 1, money isn't unlimited. And 2, needs have been racking up over the course of years and decades, so you can't satisfy all of these needs in the course of just 12 months. You'll have to make choices and decisions about how you choose to spend that money, unless by the rare occasion you win a lottery or something like that and you come across hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars. However, this video isn't just like some sob story about people from the trenches and people in poverty. Majority of my community, people watch my channel, y'all know the background where we come from, especially people like me. We come from the trenches, we come from nothing. Talking about piss poor conditions, the absolute worst. Roaches all throughout the house, no lights, no water, living in the projects, gunshots every other night, things of that nature. That's how we come from. So this ain't no sob story. We've been living this way for so long, it kind of becomes normal. I'm only talking about this because I know people who have this notion in their minds that think that money's going to solve just all the problems. And once they get money, their lives are going to be ideal or somewhat perfect. The harsh reality of the matter is everybody has problems. From the most broke homeless man on the side of the street to the richest people in the world, such as the Kardashians. Everybody has problems and everyone in between as well. Problems are going to find their way to you no matter what. One of the few things in this world that are absolutely guaranteed is adversity. Now, what type of adversity strikes, you have no control over that, but everybody's going to deal with some type of adversity in their lives. I wanted to make 6 figures so bad, so I did it. And then I dropped a video about it and I told you how I made that 6 figures. You think coming from my background, coming from a person who was homeless and so poor and so broke, able to get my mother a house, you thought, oh, you know, wow, his problems are over, right? He's making money. He's able to do more things than he was able to do before, so that would ultimately make his life a little bit better and more happy, right? Well, you're wrong. I might not have the same problems that I had before, but I'm still having problems because that's just a part of life. And then 2, no matter how much money you make, it's the sad reality of it's just not enough. I make more money now, but I have more bills, I have more responsibilities. So in a sense, it's like, you know, more money, more problems because I make more money, but I'm also having a lot more issues. Am I sitting here crying about it? No, I'm not. This isn't something to make anybody feel bad, but it's just simply the harsh reality of it. Everybody has problems. So even if you feel like, you know, hey, if I was financially stable, if I was rich, or if I was in a different financial position, my life would be perfect. And, you know, I'm sorry, but that's just not true. It's gonna take a lot of money to buy peace of mind. I'm talking about a lot of money. I'm not even talking about a few $1 million. I'm talking about like hundreds of $1 million is what it will take to possibly buy peace of mind. We often hear people talk about how money can buy peace of mind, and I'm guilty myself of actually listening to this notion and somewhat believing it. You have to ask yourself, how much money would it really take to actually buy that peace of mind? Likely, it's going to be more than you would initially think. So if you think, hey, if I had a couple $1 million right now, all of my problems go away, and you double that, then you're probably going to need $4 million. If you think, hey, I just need $50K in my life, my problems to be easier, double or triple that, you might need $100 or $150K. It doesn't take much time or much effort to completely wipe out a checkings or a savings account. We know that. It takes us a certain amount of time to make this money, to earn this money, and we can spend it in a matter of hours or minutes or days, just depending on the situation. And to make matters worse, most people who make more money spend more money, way more money. Hence the story I just told y'all earlier about my situation. And there's no actual guarantee that you'll continue to bring in the same amount of cash you're bringing in. So if you think about your best financial year ever, there's no guarantee that you're going to continue to sustain this level of income for the rest of your life. There's just no actual guarantee to it. That's not to say that's not possible or that it won't happen. I'm just saying there's no actual guarantee. Peace of mind is one of those things where it's like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. For some people, it doesn't take a whole lot to have a peace of mind. For others, it may take more. That doesn't make one person right or one person wrong. It just means we're all different. We also have to understand that money is a tool. It's simply just a tool. Growing up, enough money is a privilege that I just never actually knew. My life has been full of just choices and decisions, having to determine out of necessity which is more important than the other. Like, hey, we got enough money to pay the light bill, but we don't have to pay the water bill. Or hey, we got enough money to pay rent, but we might not have lights, stuff like that. You have people like me, people from the trenches, we have a tendency to look at money as our ally, in the sense of saying, hey, you know what, I need you to help me do X, Y, and Z. There's nothing wrong with wanting more money, and there's nothing wrong with actually being able to admit that money would solve some of your problems, especially some of your financial based problems anyways. And that in turn would give you a sense of a peace of mind. A healthy relationship with money and using it as a tool would mean that not placing more on money than what it actually is. Meaning, don't allow money to occupy so much more space in your mind and your life than other things that are just equally as important to you. For example, if you have a family, if you have friends, if you have a relationship with God, or you have a religion, or whatever it is that may be important to you in your life, don't allow money to be more important than those things in your life. That doesn't mean to not work hard or to just blow off work to go hang out with friends and family. No, it just simply means that don't place money on this pedestal and value it, because one thing I have learned about being broke and being poor my whole life, that money comes, but it also goes. So there's no reason to stress about it or to get yourself so caught up in it, because just as quickly as you got it, it can simply be gone and it's gonna come right back to you. You see money as an answer to all of your problems, then that itself is an actual problem. Everybody simply has problems that money just can't solve, and you have to understand and actually grasp that concept. Believe it or not, money cannot buy loyalty, friendship, or love. Trust me, I've been in the streets, I've been in the trenches, I've been everywhere dealing with friends, family, women, anything. It will not buy those things. It cannot guarantee a cure to your loneliness or to a positive state of mental health. If you're fortunate enough to ever be in a position to have a great deal of money, then you're also going to be in that position of not knowing who genuinely actually loves or cares about you. Not knowing that, hey, if I didn't have some type of benefit to these people, would they still feel the same way about me? Money itself doesn't actually even help you reach your goals. What doesn't guarantee it anyway? It will help you reach some of your goals. It will help you reach a certain level of success, but it won't make you ultimately happy. Which is the reason why we see rich and famous people committing suicide, falling victim to drugs, violence, and alcohol abuse also. Because if money solved all the problems, these people wouldn't be in a position to want to harm themselves, or they wouldn't be in a position to want to abuse these drugs. Enough money will buy you nice things, and it will fund amazing experiences. But it cannot heal your trauma. It cannot heal your past issues or things that you dealt with or been through. Me becoming rich will never undo the fact that I had to sit down and do that time, and will never undo the fact that I was also homeless for a large portion of the time. That money, all the money in the world, will not bring back my brother or the people that I have lost, and it will not fill that empty void that you feel in your heart and your soul. It comes down to ultimately us just being honest about what money can actually do for us in our situation. Money cannot give you an actual sense of self-worth or self-value. Money cannot just get you love. Money itself can't actually love you back. It might be able to buy you some type of love, even if it's fake love, but money itself will never love you back, no matter how much you love it. Money reminds me of the streets. You dedicate so much time and so much of your life to a certain situation, and it will never give you back that same effort, energy, or love that you put into it. Just like how it is in the trenches, how we love these blocks and these different hoods that'll never love us back. You kill yourself. You will sacrifice everything to get money, and money will never love you, because money's going to leave your hand and go to somebody else's hand, go to somebody else's hand. It's going to be recycled all across the world, and it has no actual sense of ownership to any of us. No matter how amazing or great having money is and being rich will be, understand that it just cannot ever give us everything we want out of life. If you're going to develop a healthy relationship and mindset towards money, you just have to understand what it is, what it can do for you, but also understand that it's going to take a lot more work on your inner self, and also it's going to take a lot more of you learning to love yourself, accept yourself. That wraps up today's video. Today's video was just a quick synopsis and explanation of what I believe money actually is and how I don't believe money will solve all your problems. Granted, I'm no different than anybody watching this video. I want to be filthy rich. I'm talking about hundreds of millions of dollars if possible. If God allows that to happen, yes, I definitely want that. But I'm not a person who also believes that money's gonna solve all my problems. I do believe money can make life a lot easier in certain ways, but I also believe it comes with a lot of stress also. I don't want anyone watching this video to ever be discouraged and think that, hey, well, Campbell said that money won't solve all my problems, so there's no point in getting it. No, we need money. Like, we live in a world where money is very important because we all have things we're trying to do. We have bills to pay, we have people to take care of, so we need money. I'm just saying that don't worship money and don't put more value on money than what it actually is. So if you found this video educational, informative, or entertaining in any way, shape, or form, please do me a quick, simple favor. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on that notification bell so you're notified anytime that I drop some content. And while you're at it, please leave a like down below. It helps the algorithm, it helps my channel continue to grow, and it puts my content out in front of more and more people. With that being said, I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. I love those who love me, and I'm gonna catch y'all back at the next video.